Assalamu alaikum. I hope you guys are all well. I just wanted to come on here and say this is probably my last video for a bit. Alhamdulillah, I'm going to be taking a small break. I assume, I don't really know the dealio, but I have a bunch of shorts that I'm going to be posting while I am just, I don't know, maybe I won't take a break, but we'll see inshallah. Sorry guys, you guys here in the background, my daughter is with me, but yeah. Yeah, my daughter's name is Oshmo. Yeah, so inshallah, let's get. Okay, so I wanted to come on here, and a lot of my videos do seem more on the harsh side, like very blunt statements. So this video is no different. I think it's necessary to talk about these things because we want to have discussion around these things, number one. And number two is that a lot of people are leaning towards the other side as well, which are lenient views. So I don't mind being able to come on here and talk about things openly. The purpose of the channel is to spark something that we can take in our own personal lives. Alhamdulillah, I really wanted to talk about sisters' dialogue and some of the things that we say, and I don't know if this goes for males as well, but one of the things that we often talk about is a struggle that we may have. And I wanted to talk about struggles in Deen. I'm going to be using the examples of prayer or hijab, and I wanted to talk about how we should view us struggling with this and a perspective of we need to put stress on the struggles, because a lot of people will categorize their struggle and kind of leave it as it and won't actually move closer to a goal. They say, I'm just struggling. And while that is something that you identified, it's really important to put stress on that struggle, because if we just leave it like I'm struggling, that statement is empty. Because there's no actions that tie with it. When you're stressed about it, like, you know what, like this is a pressing matter. We need to put some stress in our body to achieve and to make that struggle no longer a struggle. But the disconnect is putting a statement to cover it up and not actually working on it. In our religion, Iman is not the only thing. Our Iman is one thing, but our Fard holds. So it's not like your Iman is low, that's why you're not complete. Like, they're two separate things. No matter how low your Iman is, you complete your Fard. To say my Iman is low, then this is maybe why I can't do the Fard. This is not accurate. In my belief, completing Fard actions, it's basically your core mindset, your core belief and actions, they're hand in hand. Everything is derived from an objective standard. If we are leaving Fard actions, then there's something really big in our belief system and our mindset that's taking over that objectivity. Another thing is, with current struggles, we gotta put a time limit on it, because we're not guaranteed Maghrib, we're not guaranteed tomorrow, we're not guaranteed anything. So our egos need to be in check, that we are not living for ever. And that's why struggles are empty, because we can put stress on them to solve it. Like, we're not putting stress on the struggle. Like, we're not being like, okay, like this is like life or death. This is like very, very important. Like, getting that navigation system towards fixing this struggle, right? Number one. Number two is that we're not like, who are we to feel like we have time left? Number two, and your struggle must lead to something, is the third thing. Everyone with great struggle, like in life, like being cornered, applying stress in your life, you get somewhere, right? It leads you to something. Like, your struggle should be leading you somewhere. The concept of, oh, it's my journey, the journey that I'm on for Modesty Journey. It's contradicting in a sense that we're not guaranteed tomorrow. What journey are we on? Like getting objectivity when it comes to journey. It's a lot of people have do the action and deal with many consequences after. I feel like touching on those small points to kind of internalize and really getting to the point of what is a struggle. There's struggles that people are in. So for example, I'm gonna be honest, and this is like one perspective, but prayer, for example, people who are living like very, very low income, people in Gaza, obviously, they are still praying, and we struggle with hijab, and we struggle with prayer in states like in the West and luxury and things like that. Like subhanallah, those are actual struggles, and not to like not to, but like also conceptualizing that a struggle versus in our fard versus like realities of really big hardship, they they can see death in front of them, and they need prayer to keep their heart right, to be alive, right. At the end of the day, we find that these key things will keep our heart alive. So yeah, that's my rant. But yeah, inshallah, we will talk soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.